Do you think singer can develop intuition and they can also sense others? Would you please explain it specifically?
We have 5 senses: smell, taste, seeing,
Yes.
hearing, and touching. In the singing, those 5 senses develop more and more independently. Our seeing becomes better, our smell becomes better, our taste changes, our hearing changes, and we become more sensitive to touch. This independent change in the 5 senses leads to a 6th sense, what they say our intuition is. They start working together, and after some time we know things without knowing where they came from. It's like they pop up in ourselves, or they come into our mind, and it's like when we ask a question, and for instance, I was working today with a woman who has a question about cleaning her house. She finds it difficult to keep it clean and to do, which is a very mundane question, you can say. And we were singing together, and she had put the question clearly. And all of a sudden there was also a quite mundane answer in my mind. I said, "Why don't you hire a professional to help you?" She said, "My God, I never thought about that. That is an option." I said, "Yes." So that is a very day-to-day example. But you can also have that all of a sudden you understand something about yourself. That you get an answer to a question that you've been carrying with you for a long time. Say, should I quit my job, or should I change the city where I live? And that question can be with you for a long time, and when you sing, when somebody else sings, suddenly it says click. And that is an answer from all the layers of your person: the physical, the emotional, the mental, and the spiritual, social. Then suddenly you find yourself in Paris. Thank you.
When I was in your workshop, I feel that, it's very interesting experience. I'm not a good singer, I most of the time I did not sing, But in your workshop, this is the first time I just get rid of everybody. I just say what I want to sing, anyway. So I feel that my song teach me something, It's because it's a sound quality of my,
Yeah.
I can feel that. I can feel the my song. My song teach me something, about myself. I'm not so sure logically, it's working or not, but that's just reality. My song just telling me who I am,
Yeah.
And
I think I heard that.
Yeah.
During the workshop.
But I myself singing, right? But through the song, it enlightened me,
Yeah.
Wow.
So when you first started to explore your own voice, your hearing seems to become keener, better. So hearing can be trained. And please, could you share with us what kind of process it be? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, a bit. Because people in Taiwan often ask me, how can I develop my voice better?
Yes.
So humming is one, but I also often tell them I made a few CD albums, and I often tell them, put on the album and sing with me, because the singing on the albums comes from a deep listening. When they listen to those sounds, automatically their voice, when they hear them, their voice will start producing those sounds. We cannot produce in sound what we don't hear. So the hearing is first, and when our hearing develops, our singing will develop, and our hearing will develop, and our singing will develop. So many people have been working with the CDs in that way, also because people can also sing for themselves. But many people say, I cannot sing by myself, and it's strange when I do that. When my CD is running, and you don't have to sing the same tones, no, sing your own tones. But even when you are silent, then something continues. I will continue singing, because the CD will continue singing. And what is also important is to listen to sounds of nature, to listen to crickets, to listen to bees, to listen to rivers, to listen to the sound of the leaves rustling, because these sounds all have these high frequencies, and it will go to this part of your ear, and then it will go inside, and then it will go to the middle ear where it will be amplified, and then it will go to the inner ear, to this spiral. And in every place of the physical ear, there are places where this brilliance or these sound qualities can develop. So you should also look at the anatomical chart of an ear. So you can see, oh, there's this ear tube. When I sing, when I put my finger in it, what can I hear from this ear tube? What can I experience? Is there a specific sound there? Okay, I put it in my ear, I take it out of my ear, and I listen, and I put it back again, and I move it a bit, and I take it out again. And after having explored it, you can go to the membrane. At the end of the tube, there's a membrane where the sound is amplified very, very much. And you can ask yourself, when I listen, the sound is traveling here, it's going into the ear tube. Can I experience that membrane? Can I hear it in my sound? And of course you also need help. You need training with a pansori who has done that, who has developed ears, and who can say to you, when you sing, there are students in Taiwan now who can do this. When you sing, they can listen, they can say, did you hear that sound? And you can say, no, I didn't. And then they will say, sing it again. And I sing with you. And then, yes, all of a sudden you say, yes, now I hear it. And then you want to make the next one and it's gone. But it will come again. I think you experienced that.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Learned with the other about 20 females, right? They are high pitches. My sound is lower. Yeah. So at the first beginning, I did not notice that my sounds will benefit other people. because I'm the lower one. So after the lessons, a lot of students share with me that my song helping them.
So nice to hear.
That's right. I did not notice that.
No.
Yeah, but my song, my tone, because the lower part, that's really balanced. They're singing, So they even can sing better, even sing higher, even can, they have. I don't know how to explain this, but from their feedback, they really appreciate.
Yes.
My presence in this class.
Yeah.
That is so interesting.
Yeah, and in the beginning you said, do I have to sing as high as they are singing?
So
I said, no, please sing.
Yeah. I just, at the first beginning, I tried to catch up, their pitch. That's too high to me. So at the first an hour, it's terrible to me. I could not sing as high as they sing, But you share with me, I sing my own tongue, So it's right now at that moment I feel quite relaxed and enjoying, When I enjoy, they enjoy,